Lord Buddha was once passing through a village. On the way, he saw a child playing in the courtyard of their house, and the child's mother was engaged in some work. Upon noticing Buddha, the child's mother bowed to him and said, "Please wait, Buddha. I will bring something for you. Kindly accept it." Lord Buddha said, "My bowl is full. I take only as much as comes within my capacity. So, I can't take anything today. I will come again tomorrow. You can give it to me then." Buddha placed his hand on the child's head and left from there. The next day, Buddha once again visited the woman's house. The woman became very happy to see Buddha and presented him with a bowl filled with rice. Lord Buddha accepted it graciously. Buddha gave some herbs to the woman and instructed her to press them between rice and give the juice to her child to drink. This way, your child would remain healthy. The woman kept the herbs, and Lord Buddha left from there. A month later, Lord Buddha was preaching in a village on the universal suffering of living beings in the world. In that meeting, a woman approached Buddha, holding her child in her arms. Placing the child at the feet of Buddha, she said, "O Buddha, what is death, and what is its pain? You ask me this. I am a widow. My son has also left me now. He neither cries nor laughs anymore. O Buddha, don't you recognize me?" Lord Buddha picked up the child and said to the woman, "Your son is very beautiful. I gave you some herbs. Didn't you make him drink?" The woman fell at the feet of Buddha and said, "Buddha, please forgive me. I threw away those herbs. I couldn't believe you. I thought that those herbs might harm my son. Some people in the village also call you a hypocrite and a fraud." Buddha asked the woman, "Do you have faith in me now?" The woman replied, "Yes, Buddha. I went everywhere to get my son cured." Someone told me that you go to Buddha. He solves everyone's problems. He will solve your problem too. "O Buddha, please bring my son back to life." Buddha told the woman, "Just as life is true, death is also true and should be accepted." The woman said, "O Buddha, you are not understanding my pain. I am a widow. My only support for survival was my son, but now he has also left me. Now on whom will I live? I don't want a big speech of knowledge. I only want my son. I want my son. Can't you bring him back to life? Won't you have mercy on me?" Lord Buddha said, "Okay, I will bring your son back to life. But for that, you will first have to do one thing for me. You have to go and get a handful of mustard seeds from any one house." The woman became happy and said, "Okay, Buddha, I will bring it now." Buddha said, "Wait. You have to bring these mustard seeds from a house where no one has ever died." The woman happily wiped her tears and said, "O Buddha, I will bring it right away." She ran towards the village with her son. There, she knocked on the door of a house, and a man came out. The woman asked the man for a handful of mustard seeds. The man gave mustard seeds to the woman, who was happily carrying the seeds. Suddenly, she remembered that Buddha had asked to bring seeds from a house where no one had ever died. The woman asked the man, "Has anyone died in your house?" The man said, "Yes, my father died a few days ago." The woman returned the seeds to the man and went to another house. There, she asked a man for mustard seeds and inquired if anyone had died in their house. The man replied, "Yes, 10 years ago, my entire family was washed away in the flood. Only I am left alive, and I am now carrying the burden of my life alone." The woman moved on to another house and knocked on the door. A widow came out of it, and the woman's eyes filled with tears after seeing her. She started feeling that she would not get her son back, but still, she continued trying and didn't give up. She kept roaming from house to house in the whole village from morning till evening. Unfortunately, she could not find a single house where no one had ever died. The woman started crying a lot. She went towards Buddha while crying and hugging her son. Then, on the way, she saw a crematorium. She went there and started digging a pit for her son. She continued digging the hole and crying. After that, she looked at her son for a long time and started kissing his forehead. Despite crying a lot, she then buried her son in the same pit, wiped her tears, and came to Lord Buddha. Buddha was waiting for this woman in that meeting. She fell at the feet of Buddha and started crying. Her tears were not stopping. She just kept crying and couldn't say anything. Lord Buddha said, "He who has life will also face death. Whether a king or a poor person, wise or ignorant, young or old, everyone has to experience death." The woman said to Lord Buddha, "Oh Buddha, you speak the truth. Earlier I felt that the pain of death was only within me, but now I see that many more people are going through this pain." Buddha said, "Your son has not gone anywhere. He is always around you. Feel him." This is the ultimate truth. As long as the universe exists, suffering will always accompany humans. And the reason for it is, man binds someone to himself, and as long as this continues, we will continue to suffer. When something remains with us, we do not value it. But as soon as it goes away from us, we start feeling its absence. We go into deep pain and become sad. We do not live life consciously. That's why when death occurs, we cry and start struggling, but we don't understand it. The woman said to Lord Buddha, "Oh Buddha, how can one get freedom from this?" Buddha said you need to have a clear and calm mind to find freedom. If your mind isn't calm, your understanding won't wake up. When you stay calm, you start to see things clearly, and you realize that death is a natural part of life. Whether you're going through tough times or happy moments, try to find balance. By following this path, you can break free from sorrow and discover the ultimate truth. As your awareness grows, you'll understand that death and birth, being together or apart, are not separate, but connected. The woman said to Lord Buddha, "Oh Buddha, you've pointed out a new way for me. Until now, after my son left, life felt empty. But now, I get how important life is. I'm going to follow the path you've shown me."